I'm a senior. I'm studying archaeology, Greek, and Latin. When Jack Trammell got on the ballot, I went and registered to vote the same day that was announced. Some people are professors yet think that education should be cut, which is a little odd. So that made the vote pretty easy.
What's your name?
Lee Paul, and I live here in town on College Avenue. I went to Randolph-Macon. Dave Bratt's a good friend. Jack Trammell's a good friend. We live practically on campus, so it's been interesting. I think the most interesting thing was at the Strawberry Fair when Eric Cantor came in with his entourage of Secret Service and State Police, and Dave Bratt was out there by himself. And I'm just like, you know what? I am so proud of Dave Bratt for having the chutzpah to do this. Because I thought my vote was entirely wasted on the primary.
Yeah, so you have an unusual situation where Eric Cantor, 7th District Congressman, actually chose to resign this year. So he resigned as effective at this election. We had a special election because he had to resign or chose to resign. So instead of finishing out his term in January, you have to have a person elected to fill out the end of his term, which is starting tomorrow until January. That's one vote. And then starting from January for the regular term is the second vote. You know what? One thing I hope for this whole country is that we can become more unified. I would really like to see Democrats and Republicans talk to each other and figure out what we do agree on and move from there instead of all the fighting.
Well, I grew up in Ashland, and so I've lived here about 30 years. And so I think the things that are important to people like me in Ashland are Social Security, minimum wage. People now can work 40 hours a week and still be below the poverty level. I think that it's time for Congress to really start to work and institute measures that will help the middle class.